Is there a situation or an event that you view that could potentially lead to the collapse of Bitcoin? Have you guys thought about what that
putting
event
it
may
differently,
be?
I was going to ask that question. If it's 10 years from now and Bitcoin has failed, what caused it to fail?
You know, when I started searching around and I discovered Bitcoin, I thought, okay, well, this is crypto gold, but it's got none of the defects of gold. It's got all the attributes of a big tech monopoly. It's better money than any economist has ever conceptualized in the history of the world. So I thought, this is kind of perfect money. I can't see it being more perfect. So the question is it going to be banned? Is it going to be copied? Or is it going to be hacked? You know, you start as the denier. It's not a good thing. And then you go to skeptic. Skeptic is it's too good to be true. So when I got to my skeptical phase, I just asked, will it be banned? Will it be copied? Will it be hacked? And I stared at it, and the conclusion was, it's only if it's understood to be property, not currency, then no, it's not going to be banned in a country that gives you property rights, which means it's banned in Cuba, it's banned in North Korea. If the world becomes communist and they deprive you of the ability to own things, that's an existential risk, but that's not a problem in Russia or China or the US right now. So not banned. Will it be copied? It was copied 10,000 times, they all failed. This is the winner of the 10,000 experiments. Yeah, it worked. And now, will it be hacked? And Satoshi's got $60 billion in a wallet out there, then that's the reward for hacking it, and no one's figured out how to get the money yet. So it hasn't been hacked, and I know it's able to store 60 billion without anybody hitting it. So what I think is, the way to understand Bitcoin is everything you learned in economics and about money in your entire life was pseudoscience, you know, and superstitious. And you can't blame the economists for being mired in pseudoscience and superstition, because we never discovered perfect money. And so Bitcoin is the first time that we actually discovered a thermodynamically sound, mathematically sound economic protocol in the history of the world. So I think we will date things before Satoshi and after Satoshi. And I think that you can't think of it as a network or as a product. You have to look at it as a protocol the human race discovered, like base 10 math's a protocol. Like the metric system's a protocol, like English is a protocol. And so this is the first sound protocol, economic protocol in the history of the world. Now we finally realize why seashells and bales of tobacco and fiat currency and gold coins and silver coins and copper tokens and glass beads and the giant stone coin and the Yap people, we understand why that stuff never worked. Now you know. If you really understand Bitcoin, it's because I've got an asset where the energy has a half-life of forever, and the half-life of energy in gold is 30 years, and the half-life of your money or your energy in the dollar is 10 years, and the half-life of your energy in the bolivar is 1 year. And now once you understand that basic breakthrough, now the light bulb goes off. So I think all the smart money, all the smart people in the world that don't trust the bank, don't trust the currency, want to keep their money, they're all discovering Bitcoin. It's like all the smart people decided to use math and use this language. And now what happens in the future? Well, stuff will advance, but you're going to have a trillion, then a 10 trillion, then $100 trillion network. And if someone comes up with a new crypto algorithm and it's better, we're just going to fold it into this network. And if someone comes up with another twist or tweak, we're going to fold it in the network. You're not going to, it's like saying, everybody uses English in the world of science and trade today, but English doesn't have a word for my widget, so I think we should all switch to Swahili because they've got the word. And my answer is, I think we're just going to put the word into English and we're going to stick with English. So Bitcoin is a protocol. It's going to go on a long, long, long time.